Yo, what is going on? It is Tuesday, May 19th, 3:02 p.m. today. Draws on liquidity just were not there. I waited on the what I would think is probably the best setup towards an internal draw. Didn't get anything. A lot of the trades today were just honestly reacting essentially off of nothing. Um, there was no reasoning behind it. There was nothing backing them up. Let's see if this keeps anything. Doesn't really keep anything. Let's go back to replay. 1 minute. All right, 9:28. All right, let it load up, and we'll go over what I wanted to see because the trade I wanted to see got taken at 9:30. The exact trade I wanted to see got fucking raped at 9:30. So essentially, right here, 9:27, 9:28. Boom, right? 9:29 rips through this fair value gap. Would have loved to see this, right? Even still, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'll take this upper one. We have two equal highs up here. Like, double equal highs. I can still take this upper one. Was looking to probably do like this. Boom, nice and easy, right? 20 points. Nice and fucking easy. Could have even held to the 5 if you were being greedy, right? 9:30 opens. Fucks it. So 9:30 destroys that trade idea that I had. Then throughout there, we really just didn't have much. It was just an onslaught. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. So then we have this onslaught going on where we're just pumping. No retraces. I wanted to get a retrace maybe to anything. To anything. To this 5 minute that's all the way the fuck over here. To anything on this price leg. I was going to stay bullish because on both assets we had session highs, previous day high, everything highs, right? We had everything above. Everything. We were SMT'd internally at this low, I believe it was. Because ES was failing to displace higher. Or did NQ? No, NQ had taken this. So really we were bullish SMT'd, right? But NQ is a leading asset. I'm still going to remain bullish. That to me isn't reversal signification. We still have this 5 minute above. We create this nice internal high, which we now start seeing ES start displacing up. So I'm like, cool. If we could get a pullback and leave a gap, what do? We get a pullback, we leave a gap. Now, here's why I did not take this trade. Yeah, well, you'll see it eventually. But there is a 30-second up here, a little bit higher. But the 30-second aligns with what? This 1 minute, right? If I'm going to take this 30-second, let's say I take this 30-second, right? I know myself. My stop is going to be right here. But, well, my stop would have been this, targeting here, right? But let's take a look at it, the bigger picture. That's still within this 1 minute gap. That's just below CE of this 1 minute gap. So let's just take the 1 minute for more confirmation, and we can target a little bit higher to this 5 minute gap over here, going break even at this internal high. Or even if I wanted to go break even here, these were equal highs on NQ, probably just go right here. I mean, MNQ, those were equal highs, right? And we just never got it with momentum. Wanted to see it on this leg. I wanted to see it on this leg right here. Never got it. I was ready to take it right there. Then if we take a look, ES did ultimately SMT with it. We never got the 30-second closure. We never got the 1 minute closure of the higher gap. We got the 1 minute closure of the lower gap. ES went on to take this, and we never inverted it on NQ with any sort of displacement. We just ended up bullshitting around. Now, there was a trade in here that I guess you could say was pretty decent. Was this 1 minute again? This 1 minute was actually decent. It was respecting that a 3 minute gap. Had this internal SMT with this high. You could have shorted it just like this. Stops above this. Just a pretty 1-to-1, but a pretty big stop nonetheless. However, would have broken you even to the fucking tick. After that, didn't see anything really. Nothing off this 5 minute that seemed worthy. As you can see, we just ended up pouring down. And then nothing. Like, we genuinely just... I don't want to target these internal draws. I'd rather target something more structured. Like, you could have maybe... Let's see what this 5 minute had in stock. But I don't know. Like, I feel like when it's like this, right? When we have big dumps like this... Yes, you don't even get an entry for real. When we have big dumps like this, why am I going to try to catch that falling knife to the 5 minute or the 15 minute, right? Like, longing after so much bearish momentum or so much bullish momentum if we're going in the opposite sense, right? Why am I gonna seek that falling knife? That doesn't make sense. We're just ladder chopping. Like a fucking just chop, 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 chop. Right? I believe we opened up an hourly here. No, we don't. What is it that we opened up? 15 minute? No, 30 minute. Yeah, we opened up a 30 minute, I'm guessing, because it was 10:30. Yeah, we had that 30 minute opened, and just nothing. Just seriously, just maybe could have taken this, but it took this internal high, so you don't even take that. Yeah, to the high time frame fair value gap, it took this internal high, which would be your break even point, because this is nice displacement. So yeah. Also, what time is this even at? 10:57. This is getting in late. This is like a eval play. This is 110% an eval play, but it already took that high, so I would not have taken this. Delivers, but I'm already off the charts by then. That was the day. I don't know. There's no draws on liquidity for me to target, and there's nothing for me to even take. This would have been the best trade of the day, I feel like. Other than that, none of this is worth to trade. We had a fucking 250 point dump to open, and a 300 and damn near a 400 point dump to close. Like, whatever. Tomorrow cannot trade. Tomorrow I cannot trade. Tomorrow I cannot even hop on the charts. So, you got orientation for a new JOB. And to share my feelings 110% honest, I feel ashamed of myself. I feel like I let myself down. But it's part of my journey, and what do I always say? Love and enjoy my journey. So, it is what it is, man. But yeah, just for the first time, I'll probably hop on and do a journal. I really feel like there's going to be a good setup tomorrow. I don't know why, just because I'm not going to be on the charts. It's kind of like that superstitious shit that I believe in. Not necessarily believe in, but I always see pan out. But yeah, man. I feel like I'm behind where I should be, but I shouldn't be feeling that way because that'll stop my journey and hinder my journey. I feel like I could have done so much more, but I didn't. So that at the end of the day, it's on me. So can't be too mad at it. So yeah. Hold on one second. Yeah. At the end of the day, it boils back on me because this is me versus me. So it's what I signed up for, and I just got to make it work by any means. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, cannot hop on at all tomorrow. 9 to 5. Yeah. 9 to fucking 5, man. But with that being said, peace, love, positivity. Hope everyone has a fucking beautiful day, man. Take care.